Oh, buddy.
That's a lot.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. We take a look at the Cavaliers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they've made such fantastic progress this season. To see them so close to the top of the standings at this stage, what a surprise.
Well, it's not surprising to them. Since day one of this season, these players and coaches have said they view themselves as one of the league's top teams, and it looks like they're right there.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Darius Garland is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Mobley. And it's Osman in at small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got LeBron James. Malik Monk out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Anthony in at the power forward position. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Love kicks to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Back to Love. And the dunk by Love.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Westbrook passes to Monk. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Davis up top. The 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How do you stop that? Davis on the catch and fire. That's unfair.
Garland against Westbrook. Over in the corner, Osman. Passes it to Love. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Westbrook again, Los Angeles.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Garland kicks to Osman. LeVert the pass to Love. Over Davis. Love with another miss. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 6.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Garland the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. James in the post. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Mobley. They grab their own miss. Davis, second chance shot. He lays it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the right side. From 11 feet away. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
LeBron up top. This game he had 28 points. And Davis can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Garland against Westbrook. Garland dishes to Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And it's 6 points for Love.
I know what the analytics say about mid-range shots, but Love knocks that down in his sleep.
And it's Davis with the jam.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Love outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now LeVert. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants. And he's delivering.
Outside Westbrook. And the pass to Monk. High post try. The Cavaliers pull it in. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Anthony. Davis kicks to James. Into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
Explosive drive by James, knifing up the defense and getting to his shot.
Right wing. Garland against Westbrook. Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here is Davis playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. The shake. And the layup is up and in. Davis has got 9. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Absorbing contact so well. I mean, you really got to hit Westbrook if you want to stop him from scoring.
Garland against Westbrook. Garland the pass to Osman. And LeVert, here we go. 4 on the shot clock. To the middle, here's Love. Monk grabs the board. He shoots again. Got a piece of it. From deep. That one misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
And looking now at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, how about 22 points per? 11 assists and 11 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Brown's checked in. On the wing, Davis. 9 points in the game so far. Here's James. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Osman kicks to Garland. Osman, the pass to Brown. To the wing right side. Here's Garland. And good that time.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's James. The turnaround jumper. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Garland. Westbrook with the block. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Up top, Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Osman missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The drive by James, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. LeBron's got his second basket of the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Osman. James covering. Osman, the pass to Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Westbrook way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
It was already difficult enough to stop LeBron. Now he's got the consistency from range.
Garland finds Sexton. Back to Garland. No good on the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Lakers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Garland. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
Checked in for Anthony Davis. Love checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Horton Tucker. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Down low. And he lays it straight in. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Good on the bucket. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Markkanen. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Garland. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight.
We're seeing tonight there are so many ways for Love to score, and he can do it in bunches.
None against Garland. Passes to Horton Tucker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Howard kicks to none. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. Love the pass to Garland. Dishes it to Markkanen. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Now, here's Nunn. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Howard, the pass to Horton Tucker. Over Garland. Love grabs the board. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Love's got 16 points.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Sexton. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A more physical player than he's given credit for. Love finishing through contact, plus going to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
That free throw good from Love. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Sexton, the pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. Howard against Love. Outside Garland. No good from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The pass to Howard. To the inside. Johnson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Johnson is built to take punishment. Nice play.
There's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarters.
And for only one season in Iowa State for Taylor Horton-Tucker, the second-round pick, he's getting some notice.
I like this kid, Kevin. A crafty finisher, makes plays for others, uses his length defensively, and he can fill up a stat sheet.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Osman's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 21. LeVert the pass to Osman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Anthony.
The defender out of position to contest there. Good read by Love.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Nunn against Markkanen. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Dwight Howard. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Monk.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
Love, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
If you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Kicks it to Davis. Pass to Monk. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. And then Monk with the chance.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Love. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Clippers.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Count that bucket.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here is Davis. He's got 11. Pass to Monk. He takes it in. Davis finds Monk. Loads it up for Davis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anthony's shot is off. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Love throws it down.
Wow, Kevin Love getting out and running on that one.
Nunn looking around. Passes it to Davis. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motive. We're screaming through physicality. We're starting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Took out the field goal until they get out. Well, that's not going to cut it, Anna. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
And that's going to do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Caris LeVert. Kevin Love out there with Mobile. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. The pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. The shot's good. Garland's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
It's LeBron with the drive. And that one good. 3 points in the game so far.
And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Garland kicks to Osman. Mobley with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
LeBron outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to Davis. All alone. And another basket for the Lakers.
A for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Pass to Osman. Off target from three-point range. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And that one's good by Davis.
The added strength helping Davis on these physical finishes. Great work from the big man.
Garland dishes to Love. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Osman the pass to LeVert. Here's Love. That time, Lakers leading by 22. On the wing, Monk. Back to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Look at that.
Nice. Entertaining fans.
Serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Davis. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Anthony kicks to Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
For Los Angeles, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Here's James. Stolen away. Left side, Love. Garland dishes to Love. Over Davis, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 9 assists now tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Garland. Westbrook, no good. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's Love missing. Lakers leading by 22 to the middle. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Davis. Count it. 31 points for Kevin Love.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Cloak loose and stolen by Love. LeVert kicks to Love.
Cavaliers.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Cavaliers, Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Karis LeVert. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Garland. Left side, Davis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that.
Lebron James.
I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Garland. Following the basket by Dwight Howard. Charity stripe shot. Garland, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
And like Shaq in the past, it takes a ton to stop Howard on these shots. Simply bodying him sometimes isn't enough.
Now here's Westbrook. Following the miss by Kevin Love. Monk, the pass to James. Going in.
Love it, love it. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Howard with the steal. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
To the inside, Howard. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Rondo. He kicks to Okoro. Passes it to Mobley. Now Love. He's guarded by Howard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Garland. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now the pass to Howard. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Nunn against Love. Yes, that goes in.
Kevin Love.
Love's got 8 points here in this quarter.
When you look at Love's strength and conditioning now compared to when he entered the league, this is why he's able to finish so often through contact.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Shoots over Markkanen. Second shot opportunity. Here's Howard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Free throw good, Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by Okoro.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and AD got the headlines, but Rajon Rondo was also key.
We saw GA playoff Rondo at his peak. He had 107 assists in the playoffs, the most for a player off the bench in almost 50 years.
Here's Rondo. Following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Okoro. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-5 run. The shot's good from LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Rondo. Markkanen finds Rondo. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No coverage that time. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Pass to Monk. Outside, Davis. With 1 on the clock. Misses. And so it's Los Angeles with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Our closer is our tempo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with James on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Johnson, Malik Monk out there with Kendrick Nunn. And there's Davis, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Davis. Fires from 14. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's a Okoro. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Cavaliers shooting straight 49% from the field. And here's Rondo. Pass to Okoro. From deep three-point range, Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Davis. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Pass to Horton Tucker. With the drive. And it's blocked by Brown. And they'll keep possession. And he recovers it. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Okoro. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Horton Tucker. Down low. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Aggressive move by Stanley Johnson can score the ball a number of ways inside.
Sexton on the wing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Basket counts.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Nunn against Rondo. Nunn passes to Davis. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. It's over Ellington. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis, the pass to Nunn. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Rondo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rondo's got his first basket.
Rondo is a clever player, recognizing how to track down second chance opportunities.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Johnson. Passes it to Davis. Over Brown, and he stays with it. Here's Horton Tucker. Now Rondo. The 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Here is Ellington. Augustine with it. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Goodwin. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
Johnson at the elbow. Now here's Ellington. He's covered by Rondo. And it's blocked by Brown. And he gets it back. And Davis puts it in.
4-2.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for Cleveland. Outside Rondo. Swiped it away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Davis dishes to Augustine. Tries it from 9. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
The team relies on Davis for this, keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
Stevens, the pass to Wade. Now Goodwin. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Outside, Davis. Driving to the basket. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
He throw good, Davis.
A proven champion. For Anthony Davis, it's about winning as many titles as he can.
Now, here's Goodwin. There's the pass to Stevens. And here is Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Johnson. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Reeves. Here's Johnson. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. You have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now here's Brown. Lets it go from deep. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Brown.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Dwight Howard.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
And here is James, after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. The shot's good from Ellington.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Okoro, offensive rebound. Now here's Goodwin, guarded by Augustine, and it's Goodwin missing. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
James outside, and so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.